Okay, hello guys. Good to have you. Good to have you. Good to have you. All right, I'll just be sharing on five thoughts, five reasons for poor academic performance. Five reasons for poor academic performance. I've done Facebook live on this, but this is just a small synopsis, and I think it would be beneficial to you. And this specifically is for YouTube, for my YouTube channel, so you can always click the notification for new videos. But this September, just doing some few stops on academics. So I'll just share on five. I call it five reasons for poor academic performance. There are more, but from my experiences, my journey, and also in mentoring and also teaching students, these are the things I found out are five major reasons for poor academic performance. All right, so number one, lack of interest, and that is fundamental. Some persons join the bandwagon for a different discipline than what they have competence for, okay? And they experience frustration and they lose interest, okay? Some other persons got a particular course that was not their preferred choice and it was not their desire. And this is very common in a place like Nigeria, where you apply for a particular course and JAMB gets to give you another, and that can lead to a lack of interest. There is this apathy, okay, for particular course, and this is one major reason why students underperform in that field or in that discipline. Okay, number two is fear, and this is also very common, especially amongst undergraduates and some postgraduate studies. Okay, fear of the subject, fear of the lecturer. Some students say, oh, the course is so overwhelming, they're afraid, especially when you're studying a course that the syllabus is so wide. Okay, so I try to tell students, take it one at a time, bit by bit, connect the dots. No matter how voluminous a subject matter is or the syllabus is, start on time. You will be able to finish in time and be able to go over it, get over it over and over again, and then master it. Okay, there is no subject that cannot be mastered. Okay, it just requires you some level of discipline, commitment, and focus. So fear. Some others are afraid of a lecturer, and I always, when you're afraid of a particular lecturer, try to have a conversation with the lecturer. Have a conversation. No matter how small it is, you just be surprised that the lecturer is not really as he looks. Okay, so fear is the second reason for poor academic performance. Number three is procrastination, and this cuts across. Always deferring what you need to do. Okay, so some students during the examination, they just discover that they have a lot to read all at once, and it can be very frustrating. Okay, and that's because they've procrastinated what they needed to do early. So my advice, start the journey early. Start studying from the beginning of the semester. If you can't prior to the the commencement of the semester, you can start. The syllabus are always available. Usually they pretty much don't change except for maybe one or two twists to the syllabus based on the peculiarity of the lecturer. So procrastination is a major reason why students underperform academically speaking now. All right, so number one, I've talked of lack of interest. Number two, I've talked of fear. Number three, I've talked about procrastination. Number four, it's what people call assumptions or overconfidence. Okay, you assume that you know when you don't know. Okay, or you are so confident that you know everything when actually you just know a part. Okay, so usually never assume, keep at it. Even if you have finished the syllabus, there is no harm in going over it again and then connecting the dots with other subject matter, and that's how you understand a particular subject better. All right, so read, go over it again, connect the dots with other relatives, and then you'll be able to understand the subject matter. You can also discuss with friends, cross cross-pollinate ideas, have a discussion over the subject topic. You may just be shocked there's an aspect which you have missed out that some other persons within your space can bring to your notice. Okay, so number one, I've talked about lack of interest. Number two, I talked about fear. Number three, I talked about procrastination. Number four, I've made mention of what they call excess confidence, okay? Overconfidence or assumptions. Then number five is distractions. In another video, I'll be teaching you on how to deal with academic distractions. What are these distractions? And these distractions are not necessarily bad stuffs, but they are just things that it is not their time, okay? When you're doing a thing that its time hasn't come, it's a distraction. It keeps you off focus. It takes you off the track. And so these are 5 major reasons why students underperform. So I hope this video meets you well. So if you're a student, feel free to send me questions or follow me on the social media handles or drop me a comment, anything. So 5 major reasons why students underperform and how to overcome them. I wish you the best in your academic pursuit. Hope to see you again some other time. My name is Dr. Joel Aro. Cheers.